Hello everyone, welcome to another series of today's GK. Let's begin with previous day's practice question. Question was sometimes seen in the news. The Digi Yatra app is an initiative of Ministry of Railways, Ministry of Civil Aviation, Ministry of Road Transport and Highways or Ministry of Tourism. The correct answer is option B, Ministry of Civil Aviation. Recently, the number of passengers who have installed the Digi Yatra application on their mobile phones has crossed 1 million. Since its inauguration on 1st December 2022, 1.746 million people have used this facility. The Digi Yatra was initially launched at 3 airports, New Delhi, Bengaluru and Varanasi in December 2022, which was followed by Vijayawada, Kolkata, Hyderabad and Pune in April 2023. The Digi Yatra is an initiative of the Ministry of Civil Aviation for a biometric boarding system using facial biometric verification technology. It aims at providing a seamless and hassle-free experience for passengers at airports. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Now, let's begin today's session. First question is, consider the following countries. 1. Montenegro, 2. Israel, 3. Italy, 4. Monaco. Which of the above given countries open into Mediterranean Sea? 1 and 2 only, 1, 2 and 3 only, 2 and 4 only or 1, 2, 3 and 4? The correct answer is option D, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Recently, a Russian warship and cargo ship rescued 68 people overnight from a boat in the Mediterranean Sea. The Mediterranean Sea is a large inland sea located between Europe, Africa and Asia. It covers an area of about 2.5 million square kilometers and is connected to the Atlantic Ocean via the Strait of Gibraltar. The Mediterranean Sea, which connects to the Atlantic Ocean, is bounded on 3 sides by land: on the north, southern Europe and Anatolia; on the south, North Africa; and on the east, the Levant. Albania, Algeria, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Croatia, Cyprus, Egypt, France, Greece, Israel, Italy, Lebanon, Libya, Malta, Monaco, Montenegro, Morocco, Slovenia, Spain, Syria, Tunisia and Turkey are among the 21 nations that share a border with the Mediterranean Sea. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. Next question is, recently seen in the news. The Gira waterfall drops into which of the following rivers? Narmada, Ambika, Rupain or Sabarmati? The correct answer is option B, Ambika. Recently, around 19 people including 10 women from Surat were injured after being stung by honeybees near Gira waterfall at Waghai Taluka in Dangs, Gujarat. It is a seasonal waterfall in the Western Ghats of India. It is a 75 feet tall that emerges from the Kapri tributary and drops into the Ambika river. The river has its origins in the Saputara hills near Kotambi village in the Nasik district of Maharashtra. It receives most of the rainfall from the southwest monsoon from June to September. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Next question is, recently which of the following organizations' report concluded that the number of unemployed people in Afghanistan has significantly increased in the last 2 years? International Committee of the Red Cross, International Labour Organization, World Economic Forum or International Organization of Employers? The correct answer is option A, International Committee of the Red Cross. Recently, the International Committee of the Red Cross or ICRC in a report said that the number of unemployed people in Afghanistan has significantly increased in the last 2 years. The report said that nearly 20 million people in Afghanistan, which constitute 44% of the country's population, do not have access to sufficient food and 34 million Afghans live in poverty. The report further said, in addition to other humanitarian crises, unemployment has damaged the lives of millions of people in Afghanistan. According to the report, the people living with disabilities are among the most affected. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Next question is, the islands are an Atlantic territory of Spain off the coast of Morocco and Western Sahara. The islands are a group of ocean island volcanoes located off the coast of Western Africa that have been formed by volcanic activity. Identify the islands in the statement given above. Azores Island, Santiago Islands, Canaries Island or Caribbean Islands? The correct answer is option D, Canaries Islands. Recently, more than 30 migrants may have drowned after their boat sank in the Atlantic Ocean off the Canary Islands. The Canary Islands are an Atlantic territory of Spain off the coast of Morocco and Western Sahara. The Canary Islands, also known informally as the Canaries, are a Spanish autonomous community and archipelago in Micronesia in the Atlantic Ocean. At their closest point to the African mainland, they are 100 kilometers west of Morocco. The Canary Islands, especially Tenerife, Gran Canaria, Fuerteventura and Lanzarote are a major tourist destination with over 12 million visitors per year. This is due to their beaches, subtropical climate and important natural attractions. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Next question is sometimes seen in the news. The Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana is launched by which of the following? Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, Ministry of Science and Technology or Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution. The correct answer is option B, Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying. Recently, the first review meeting of the Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana was held on 21st June with the northeastern region. It was launched by the Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying in September 2020. It aims to enhance fish production to 220 lakh metric tons by 2024-25. The scheme focuses on activities with potential to generate employment such as seaweed and ornamental fish cultivation. PMMSY includes key activities such as fishing vessel insurance, support for new upgrade of fishing vessels, aquaculture in saline alkaline areas, Sagar Mitras, nucleus breeding centers, fisheries and aquaculture startups, integrated aqua parks. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Next question is consider the following statements regarding Artemis Accords. 1. It was established by the US and 8 partner countries in October 2020. 2. Indian Space Research Organization will partner the National Aeronautics and Space Administration of the US. 3. China and Russia are not part of this initiative. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3 or none? The correct answer is option B, only 2. Recently, India on Thursday signed on to the 3-year-old Artemis Accords, a US-led alliance seeking to facilitate international collaboration in planetary exploration and research. It was established by the US and 7 partner countries in October 2020. Hence, statement 1 is not correct. Indian Space Research Organization will partner the National Aeronautics and Space Administration of the US in sending a joint mission to the International Space Station. Hence, statement 2 is correct. The accords have been signed by 26 countries till now, including the original 8. China and Russia are not part of this initiative. Hence, statement 3 is correct. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Next question is consider the following statements regarding National Florence Nightingale Awards. 1. National Florence Nightingale Award was instituted by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. 2. It was started in 1973. 3. It is presented as a mark of recognition for the meritorious services rendered by the nurses and nursing professionals to the society. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, 2 and 3 only, or 1, 2 and 3? The correct answer is option D, 1, 2 and 3. The National Florence Nightingale Award was instituted by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. Hence, statement 1 is correct. It was instituted in the year 1973. Hence, statement 2 is correct. It is given in recognition of the meritorious services rendered by the nurses and nursing professionals to society. Hence, statement 3 is also correct. The award is named after Florence Nightingale, 1820 to 1910, a British nurse, social reformer and statistician. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. Next question is consider the following statements regarding Global Liveability Index. 1. Global Liveability Index is released by Economist Intelligence Unit. 2. It uses 5 metrics for evaluation, that is healthcare, culture, environment, education and stability. 3. New York has been named the best city to live in the world. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, 1 and 2 only, or 1, 2 and 3? The correct answer is option C, 1 and 2 only. The Economist Intelligence Unit releases the most livable cities in the world 2023. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Through an evaluation of 5 metrics including healthcare, culture, environment, education and stability. This ranking offers insights into the cities that excel in providing an exceptional quality of life. Hence, statement 2 is correct. For the second year in a row, Vienna, Austria has been named the best city to live in the world. Hence, statement 3 is not correct. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Next question is consider the following statements regarding Swami Sahajanand Saraswati. 1. He was first elected a member of the Uttar Pradesh Congress Committee. 2. He was addressed as Kisan Pran, that is life of Kisans. 3. He ran the Hindi weekly Kesari from Patna. 4. His notable works include The Other Side of the Shield and Gaya ke Kisanon ki Karun Kahani. How many of the statements given above is or are correct? Only 1, only 2, only 3 or all 4? The correct answer is option C, only 3. Swami Sahajanand Saraswati 1889 to 1950 was a sannyasi as well as a revolutionary who dedicated his life to the cause of political and economic independence of the Indian people. He was first elected a member of the UPCC and then of the BPCC and the AICC. Hence, statement 1 is correct. Swami Sahajanand came to be addressed as Kisan Pran, that is life of Kisans, by his Kisan Sabha followers. Hence, statement 2 is correct. He was also a forceful writer and ran the Hindi weekly Hunkar from Patna. Hence, statement 3 is not correct. His noted works on peasant problems and struggles include The Other Side of the Shield, Rent Reduction in Bihar, How It Works, Gaya ke Kisanon ki Karun Kahani, How the Kisans Fight, and Kisan Sabha ke Sansmaran. Hence, statement 4 is correct. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Last question is, consider the following statements regarding UNFCCC Conference of Parties or COP. 1. The Conference of Parties is the apex decision-making body of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. 2. The COP28 is to be held in Egypt, whereas COP27 was being concluded in UAE. 3. In COP28, the first global stocktake, that is GST, will provide a comprehensive assessment of progress since adopting the Paris Agreement. How many of the statements given above is or are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3 or none? The correct answer is option B, only 2. Recently, there are some concerns raised by environmental groups on the president of COP28. The Conference of Parties or COP is the apex decision-making body of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. Hence, statement 1 is correct. COP27 was held in Egypt. It was the first climate summit held in Africa since 2016. The COP28 will be held from 30 November to 12 December 2023 in Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. In COP28, the first global stocktake will provide a comprehensive assessment of progress since adopting the Paris Agreement. Hence, statement 3 is correct. This will help align efforts on climate action, including measures that need to be put in place to bridge the gaps in progress. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Now it's time for the practice question. Time of day, that is TOD tariff, was recently seen in the news. It is associated with which of the following acts or rules? Electricity Rights of Consumers Rule 2020, Odisha Electricity Duty Act 1961, the Electricity Supply Act 1948, or Indian Electricity Act 1910. Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching.